And now we are entering the Evil Foundry. And though I don't remember any foundries or industrialization in the 1001 Arabian Nights either, but I don't remember anything about industrialization in the Arabian Nights, but this is a really, really cool world. This is one of my favorite worlds. This and Night Palace and Sand Oasis, those are my 3 favorite worlds in this entire game. Plus the song for this one is awesome. It has a little bit of it has a nice little Arabian twang to it, but it's also really fast, just like a Sonic song should. What you want to do here, you see you got a fire soul right there. We're gonna have to wait for this guy to turn around. Come on. This is gonna take a while. I might as well talk. I hit him! Well, what you want to do is you want to hit that guy in the head, and you're going to fly up in the air, and you'll be able to control yourself in order to get that fire soul. That's how you get that fire soul. Now here's a section where you gotta be careful, because those iron balls are gonna go up and down. Here you do not want to go. You're gonna hit that switch. It's gonna activate. Dang it! I always get hit by that ball. But what you gotta do is you gotta hit that switch, wait for a second, and then go, because what am I doing? I died. But I forgot to mention these tanks. When you hit the tank, stop, because those things will blow up in your face, and if you do not stop and actually try to do a jump dash like I stupidly did right there, you will get hit and you will die, just like I showed. Especially if you get hit by that spring ball before you. Those red things, those were like little furnaces that do hurt you. And some of those doors that are swinging around, they have spikes on the end, so those will also hurt you instead of just slowing you down. Here, you got to hit all 3 of these. That will knock down this big enemy. And the cool thing about these big enemies is they actually double as rails. And one of the reasons you want to have the quick grind on this mission, because there's a bunch of grinding rails that you can use. And when you have... Hold up, how do I do this? I can't figure out how to do that, because if you hit the bottom one, it's going to blow up on its own, and you're going to get hurt. So you got to figure out how to hit the top one. I really haven't tried to until I noticed that there were 2 of them there. And here you want to jump up here. You want to hit... What happened there? You're supposed to be able to homing attack that thing that he just threw at us. And then you can homing attack the head, and that should allow you to get to the fire soul that was on top of that thing. And I did not shoot myself out. This thing is annoying sometimes because you don't shoot yourself out and it thinks you did. You gotta wait until this is all the way closed and then shoot yourself up, because if you do not, you will not make it, and you're gonna have to redo it until you do. And you want to jump past those areas. Now what you want to do there is you want to hit the tank, hit the first guy, and then just stop right away. Use that hard brake that you learned, that you learned so well. And there was an example of the rails not working because I tried to jump to the right and stay on the rails so I didn't have to do this section. But it didn't listen to me. Instead it decided, I'm gonna send you straight down to the bottom because I'm a jerk like that. Man, just listen to this music. It's one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. I mean, on its own, it's not a very good track. Like most of the good tracks in this game, there aren't too many, but like most of the good tracks in this game, on its own, I probably wouldn't listen to this too much. But in the context of this game and in the context of this level, it's really cool. I really like it. You can skip that entire... What you're supposed to do is hit that fire genie twice. I screwed up and accidentally hit the 1 button instead of thrusting forward. But you're supposed to kill that genie, shoot the tank at the rest of the guys. That is a difficult section because there's an oscillating... Those fans like oscillate at opposite times, and you have to be very precise with your jump if you're going to be able to get past them. And in this section, if you hit the bottoms of those like little walls or whatever you want to call them, the little... Yeah, I'm just going to call them walls. But those walls have like buzzsaws at the bottom of them. So if you get hit by one of those, it's not a good thing. And here it just does a nice little double attack where you just hit one tank and it's going to actually hit another tank, which is going to kill some more enemies for you. You got to be careful in these sections because the those things can smash you. And although they don't kill you like getting smashed would in a normal Sonic game, it does hurt a lot, and you do not want to do it. Here, you just get into this thing, wait until it's all the way down, and shoot yourself out, and you're going to kill... You're going to get into that one, and then you wait until you shoot yourself all the way out, and you're going to kill that fire genie. And in that section, you were supposed to get into the little hoop that you just saw, and it'll shoot you out and help you, it'll kill all those enemies that were down there. Now here, you can try to use all those things, but they fall down too fast for me, and I really don't like using them. I'd rather just wait for this genie to get these genies to get here, and then I can just take them to the other side, and I honestly just believe it's a lot easier. Here you with that, and oh, I got hit! You're supposed to you're supposed to like time it so that you don't get hit by the spike ball that I just got hit by. And there, I don't know how you're supposed to avoid a spike ball. You're going really fast because you just hit a little dash panel. I'm pretty sure we just hit a dash panel. But yeah, you can take those. I'm pretty sure we did dash panel, but the camera angle was so bad I didn't know what I'm supposed to do there. Now in these sections you can hit these things, and then that allows you to get that treasure chest, which opens up a 20 ring thing, which is very helpful in this. Very helpful in this section, because by now you're pretty much to the finish. There's the goal, and you're going to need all the rings you can get to get a better score. But now that we've finished this level, we're actually going to get the time break and the speed break, which are two great skills. Awesome skill. The speed break is actually kind of like the predecessor to the Sonic Boost that we saw in the games after that, like Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Colors. And soon Sonic Generations is also going to have. It's kind of the predecessor to that. It's the first time that we see Sonic kind of boost into a faster mode, and while he's in that faster mode, he can't get hit by enemies. He can get hit by obstacles, but he can't get hit by enemies or anything like that. Enemies just bounce off him and die. Yes, I realize we get more missions, but here's also a cutscene.
It's him! What's he doing here?
He's calling more spirits!
Spirits?
Come forth from the fiery depths of Jahannam, ye condemned by Iblis, he's afraid.
It's a djinn that controls fire! It's called an Ifrit!
I have already carved up half of the pages that make up this world.
Then why do you need to call forth a creature like that?
I've decided to let the Ifrit burn whatever pages remain in the book. You, blue rat! Have you gathered the 7 rings yet?
And enough of that rat stuff! Seriously, I'm a hedgehog! Hedgehog!
All you filthy vermin are worthless just the same. At any rate, you'd better hurry it up.
Dang!
With only half of the flame left, only half of your life force remains!
Wait! Hey, you! Get out of our way! What the? That didn't work?
It's no use, Sonic! Your life is tied to the flame! You cannot fight fire with fire!
Oh yeah? Just watch me! Oh, this does not look good! Shara, lend me your power! Time break! Sorry, but we've got to run! Don't worry, I'm sure we'll get the chance to play again real soon!
Did Razor Jin say that thing was condemned by Iblis? As in Iblis? As in the Iblis trigger? As in Sonic 06 actually happened? No! That's not good, guys. That is not good. But we did get an epic cutscene in which we're introduced to the next boss. No, 2 bosses from now. 2 bosses from now we're going to take on that guy. Which is similar to another boss that we've seen in another Sonic game. earlier. That was from earlier. Very, very similar. But if you notice that spell that we used, whoops, I wasn't supposed to equip that. But that spell that the Eraser Jinn used was actually the exact same spell that they used in Sonic and the Black Knight to summon Sonic to the world of the Arthurian world, or whatever you want to call it. Here, I'm going to put on the Pearl Collector. I'm also going to put on... What else do I want to put on? I don't think I can use the H-Expand. I don't think there's any enemies in this level. I'm going to put on the Quick Grind also. Because we're going to be having a race with Uhu, the little blue ball, aka Navi 2.0. Just kidding, it's not actually Navi. This is, like I said, it's Uhu. You'll be able to see him right about... almost right there. That's Uhu, the little blue ball of light. He is the Wind Genie, I believe he is. He's supposed to be said, if you read the text on the bottom, it explains all of this. But he's known for speed. He's supposed to be like as fast as the wind or something. It's speedy like the wind, kind of like Sonic is in Sonic and the Black Knight. Well, the reason we have this Pearl Collector is now we're actually able to use the Soul Gauge, which means Speed Break. Here we come pretty soon. If I ever get to use it. Come on. Speed Break! That is the Speed Break. Sonic goes at an incredible speed for a short amount of time for as much Soul Gauge as you have. And if an enemy hits Sonic, as I mentioned before, that enemy does in fact die. Be careful there because you're going to get hit by one of those. The enemy just basically shoots off you and dies, and it really is just a little predecessor to the Sonic Boost. That's one of the things I did not notice. But it's very easy to beat Uhu. He's not even really that fast. But especially when you have the Speed Break now, it's so much easier to beat Uhu. But after you defeat Uhu, we had to come back here for a reason, and that reason is about to be explained in the next cutscene that we're about to see. After we get more missions.
Then we escape back here.
Well, let's see. My friend Sinbad might be able to share some of his worldly knowledge with you.
So, where is he?
Well, according to rumor, he was fighting some pirates when he was taken away by the roof.
The roof?
It's a giant bird. Well, not exactly a bird. It's more like a living fossil.
Huh. Well, okay. So then where is this, bird thing?
I think the roof locks someplace out in the skies to the west.
The skies, huh? Okay. Hey, Shara!
Oh, Master, what is thy wish?
We need that magic carpet. We've got ourselves a roof to track down.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to meet Sinbad. I watched his animated movie, and I mean, it was pretty good. It was okay, it wasn't great, but I'm really excited. And so when we come back, we're going to be able to attack the Levitated Ruin, which is a very, very annoying level for reasons that you will see soon. But before we go to meet Sinbad, I just want to thank you for watching this Let's Play. I haven't done that yet. And we'll be back very soon to save Sinbad.